Hello, my fellow thrifters. Welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have a little thrift haul to share with you today from an estate sale that I went to not only once, but twice because it was so good. And then from the little thrift store that is right down the street from my house. I want to get started with the clock that is behind me. I got this from the thrift store that's close to my house. I'm going to try putting it outside under one of the eaves of my home on the back deck. It is this amazing big clock. It is plastic. Sorry about that glare. It is plastic. I love the look of this. And can you see that price tag? $5.75 I paid for this. And it works. They were kind enough to pop in a battery for me while I was there and test it out, and sure enough it worked. So it came home with me. Like I said, that's going to be going out onto my back deck. I guess I might as well show you the rest of the things that I picked up from there, and then we'll go on to the estate sale. Now, I paid $1.75 for this napkin holder, but I plan on transforming this napkin holder into a shelf for to display one of my vintage bags. My plan for this, I want to take both of these pieces off. Cut this down so that this back ledge here will be flush with this. I'll reattach this one. This one I am going to cut down and then reattach so it'll be lower than it is now. That way the bag will be able to sit kind of like this in it. With this lower edge, you'll be able to see the bag, and that'll help to prop it up. I'll put a sawtooth hanger on the back, and hopefully it's going to work. I may try and do a YouTube short on it while I'm doing it, and we'll see if it comes out. But that is my plan for that. Sometimes you gotta think outside of the box when you're looking for things. Because I have been looking for shelves for my vintage bags, and I found a couple, but I haven't been really successful. So I thought, why not give that a try? Now, these, what did I pay for these? $1.75 a piece. My plan is to make them a shelf together. Hang them on the wall so that they butt up against each other like that, and then that will make another shelf for some of my vintage bags. From that same thrift store, you might remember, if you can see underneath of here, that brass candlestick holder that I thrifted a while back, and I really didn't know what to do with it or why I even got it. Well, I found these are, I guess, glass candle holders that go in kind of chandeliers. They were 75 cents a piece, and I got two of each style that they had. I put them in opposite each other on this little brass ring. And then my plan is to put tea light candles in this. This may end up outside, I'm not really sure. This would actually be great on my picnic or on my table out there, putting the umbrella right through here. And then that way, when the umbrella is up, at least it will shelter these from getting water in them. I could always also, when they're outside and I'm not using them, turn them upside down to keep the water out. But that's what it looks like. I'm not really sure that I am in love with this. I'm gonna live with it a little while, and we'll see what happens. What else did I get from, oh, this they just threw in for me. I'm not quite honestly even sure what it is, but I'm going to put this into my wall and hang one of my bags on this. And, oh, excuse me, Val. Look out, Valley. Can I have this? Ah! Thank you, girl. Careful, watch the camera. Thank you. This was out in their free bin. It's just a binder, but I have been printing out a lot of recipes that I'm finding online, and then sometimes when I'm sitting with Rhonda flipping through a magazine, I might find a recipe that I like in one of her magazines, taking a picture of it, and then I am typing it up, and I'm going to be keeping them in here because the paper that I have right now is a long legal size, and this is absolutely perfect for it. So I was really happy to get that for free. And that is, I believe, that is it from that little thrift store. Then the estate sale that we went to 2 weekends in a row is what I'm going to show you next. 2 of the pieces actually are already out in my garden and being used. So in the next couple of weeks, when things are looking a little bit more cleaned up out there, I'm going to take you for a little tour and I'll show you what I got from that estate sale and have already put to use. I picked up some matches. These are the wooden kind of matches. Picked up 2 boxes of those. I plan on having picked up little shot glasses as well. I'm going to cut off a circle of this strike plate and probably hot glue it, I guess, or maybe E6000 it onto the bottom of this. And then I'll fill it up with the matches, as you can see here. And I'll use those with those candles that I plan on making. So I'll be able to have a cute little vessel filled with wooden matchsticks to light the candles wherever they are put. I would have rathered straight up and down vessels. I only found one there at the sale that I liked that was clear and had handles on it, and it just wasn't what I wanted. And so I found the shot glasses and they matched. So picked those up. They were $3 a piece, although those I believe were half price. This I got out in the free bin, and I plan on turning this old beat up music box that doesn't work anymore, jewelry music box, into a planter. I think that would look really cute. The color is fantastic. I'll put a little L bracket on the back here so that it sits up straight, and put, I don't know what in it, and spray it with a polyurethane so it'll last a little bit. Also at that yard sale, this little guy stole my heart. Look at him. Isn't he the sweetest thing that you have seen? He's so adorable, washing his little backside there. And let's see where this is from. It says, having a wash and brush up. And it does say who it's by and the year, but I can't make it out. I'm going to end up putting this, I'm in the process of painting my master bath. It's very small and it's taking me forever just because I already have the first coat on it. All I have to do is put another coat on and put in a new faucet and it will be done, but I just can't get myself to do it. But now maybe since I have this little guy and he's going to be going into that bathroom, he might be my impetus to get it done because he needs to go someplace. He's so cute. Actually Rhonda found these on the way out when we were standing in the checkout line. And I thought, you know, I don't have any of these, so let me get a pair and see. They're shoe clips. There's another one. They're identical. And you just put those on like the top of your shoe to add a little decorative touch to them. So we'll see how those go. They were also half price. So I paid $2.50 for these. Adding to my collection, I found another pin cushion. I haven't been looking for them. I'm not on the hunt for them. I don't really want to add to my collection, but I saw this little guy and I just had to pick him up. And he is from a made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So this is old, and it is from Busch Gardens, Tampa. You can see on the, maybe you can kind of make that out, but this is just a piece of paper. So what I plan on doing is finding a pretty little picture. I don't know what, I don't know, a bird or some flowers or something, cutting it out and putting that picture in there instead of the Busch Garden ones. But yeah, how to pick him up. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, I would love it if you would leave a thumbs up. And if you are enjoying the video too, and you are not already subscribed to the channel, and you do enjoy thrift hauls, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and the all notifications bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos, because I do have more coming. And oh, while I am thinking about it now, because if I don't mention things when I think about them, they go right out of my head. The jewelry sale, the fundraising jewelry sale that we had not last week, but the week before, we raised $168. I'm so happy, so excited. I want to thank everybody who participated in it, who bought jewelry, and we are going to plan to do another one. Rhonda and I are going to do another one, not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday, which will be the 19th. The 19th of June, we are going to have another jewelry sale. And that promises really to be better than the first one. Necklaces, rings, there are going to be brooches and pins, bracelets. There might be a couple more watches. So put it on your calendar and I will let you know more as time is coming. Picked up a couple of willow trees. I say to myself, I don't know why I picked these up because they're not selling in the booth, but for some reason I don't know, I can't resist them. Picked this little one up, and this is Keepsake. And then this one, she is Angel of the Heart. And then this little boy, he's really cool. I've not seen one like this before. There's the little boy, and he doesn't have a name. I'm sure he does have a name. His box, I'm sure, had a name on him, but he doesn't have a name on the bottom of him. Also found out in one of the outbuildings this amazingly cool bike. Now, I guess this would be for a doll or just decorative or something. The part right here where it should be rubber is actually metal. The little wheel does go around. I thought this was so, so adorable. This had to come home with me. That is going to be going up into my booth. Found this, I think, is a plate stand. I don't know. What do you guys think? See the little hooks right down there? It is brass. It's rather lightweight though. I'm guessing this is a plate stand. And it does say something on the bottom of it, but I can't really make it out. I think it's really cool looking. Picked up some salt and pepper shakers. Now those do sell. They take a little while sometimes. I guess it depends on what it is. These are beautiful. And let me see, what did I pay for these? I paid $5, including the salt and pepper. And these are pottery. Dragonflies, I'm assuming those are. Look at how pretty. These are so, so pretty. So these, I couldn't leave behind. I know somebody is going to love these. And they have cork stoppers. And then these were $10. Now, I don't pay $10 for salt and pepper shakers, but, you know, sometimes something just tells you, do it. And this is the Roadrunner WY Coyote. They're so, so cute. They do have markings on the bottom. 93 Warner Brother is what it says on the bottom. They both have their stoppers as well. And no chips or anything. I checked these out really well before I purchased them. Then the last set that I got, what did I pay for these? Paid $5 for these. And it is Sylvester and Tweed. And here they are. So cute. And these are also Warner Brother 93. So somebody's going to love these, I think. Let me see. A few more things from that estate sale. This I picked up for free because, and I'm really glad that I found this. I'm going to take this sticker off, wash it all up. I have one more macrame plant hanger that I want to put up into the booth, but it didn't have a vessel with it. And I don't want to just put the planter up there, the hanger, so I'm afraid it's not going to do well. But with something to put a plant in, I think it has a better shot at selling. So that's why I picked that up for free. These, oh, come on out of here. Oh, these are stuck. There we go. I picked these up for myself. They were $3 if I'm not mistaken. I think all of their foliage was $3. But I'm going to stick these out on my deck for some color. And then I picked up this corbel that I'm going to use as a wall shelf for one of my vintage bags. I love the look of this. This is so ornate and so pretty. This was $14. $14. That was a little much, but I like it, so I got it. This little bunny, they had one whole outbuilding of all Easter. This bunny, I just thought he was magnificent. Look at him with his binoculars there. And this is MIC, made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So I think he's got some age to him too. He's going to have to go away for Easter next year. This I picked up for myself. I paid $12 for this. I really, really like this beautiful bud vase, and it's standing on that brass stand. So, yep, that one is for me. I have some hydrangeas that are blooming right now, and I just bought some seeds to just plant some kind of like wildflowers. So I'm going to be bringing some beautiful outside, inside. And then for my Christmas village, I picked up this bridge. Gosh, the word escaped me. This bridge, as you can see, it is broken, but you turn it around, you can't see it. So, and these pieces of fencing. So I'll be using those come this Christmas. And then for my daughter's half bath downstairs, I just got her this vintage white wicker waste bin. And then I noticed I did pick up some albums from another thrift store. So these are going to be added to my collection. We got Jackson Brown, Lives in the Balance. And this was from a totally different thrift store. Peter Frampton, I'm in You. Chicago 16. And then Rod Stewart. And I don't see a name on this album. So those are going to be going into my collection. Now, that's everything. What is my favorite? What is my favorite? This little guy. He's so cute. He makes me laugh. He makes me smile. He encourages me to get my bathroom finished so that I can put him on a shelf where I can see him every single day. This is my favorite. So if you had a favorite from today's haul, I'd love to know what it was. So put it in the just comment section down below and let everybody know. If you had more than one thing, that'd be great. I'd love to know what the more than one thing is. So again, mark your calendar for the 19th when we're going to have a second fundraising jewelry show, and that is for Steve and Heidi from the Weathered Fence Post that fundraiser is going to be for. I want to thank you so much for joining me and spending time with me today. Until the next video, everyone, take very good care of yourselves, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.